law here, then it would be my law, or either I'd die. And I'd probably wind up dying anyway, but I mean, my thing is, and because if they did away with the guns, blacks would take over, period. And you do away with the blacks. Like on Lafayette Court, you go down through there, you go, and it is. And you go all these other different places, and you kill every one of them. Women, children, babies, you kill them all. Go to the hospital, kill them all. And like I said, but you do away with the problem. And then you got a town that the National Guard wants to come in, they'll wind up killing you, but at least you've done away with the problem.
The plainest Jane. This is one of my favorite comments here.
All right, Shalom, more praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. On to the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua. Brother had recommended this. He had posted it up. It was 59 an hour long. I didn't get to read it. I didn't get to hear the whole thing, but it was enough said to make a show on it because that's what we're living at. See what? This is the reality of the facts. What the reality is, while you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans got your guards down and you believing that this man has changed or that he cares for your well-being, that's how he really feels. So this woman, she pretty much, matter of fact, let me see if I can find a part because it was kind of hilarious to me, this one part that she said. So she's explaining of the individual that works for the individual, but check this out.
Is gutter, lawn, carpet cleaning, and upholstery services. So he
about the guy who just said that. So this not a big time, but he's his own businessman. He has all these things, but check what she said.
Has a lot of businesses, power, money, and ownership down in Georgia. So I've been in correspondence again with the gentleman who recorded and released this racist, terroristic, hate-filled rant. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you right now. It's 13 minutes long. We'll listen to a couple minutes. We'll get into our special guest. We'll get into the facts, the findings, and even what Mr. Weaver has had to say, because he has had a lot to say about these recordings. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Well, I don't know where's the part she said it, but she basically said that they let the U.S. government hear this because this guy has a position. So they let the U.S. government hear it and for them to go investigate and to pretty much to lock him up for saying such racist things. But what Eve failed to understand, a lot of chicks fail to understand, the whole entire the current world you live in. You get up in the morning, and the world that you have to struggle in. Some of you made it. Some of you have your own stuff, and this world's not made for you. And that's the reality that's about to sink in. So this land, America, which is the name of America itself means bitter. Bitter to who? To bitter for you. This land is not a land for your rest. This land is not a land for your ease. You could cry all day, all night. You want justice, you want peace. It's not going to come. All right? Because this land is we're not put here for our rest. So when you have your enemy saying these things, I can't get mad at the guy for saying that. That's how they feel. That's how they always felt. How about you, Eve? Well, how about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men? When are you gonna be wise enough to understand that this man hates your guts? How many times do we have to tell you? Do you think we just say this for our health? Like, I get up in the morning, I gotta make sure I tell these Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans for my health that they have enemies? No, it don't work like that. We tell you because we're trying to warn you. The shit's about to pop off. This is how they feel. All right, and you people act like you so shocked that like I can't believe this, you know. And I started out looking at the comments, but it's like these people just don't get it, man. When you niggas gonna get it? This man always hated you. All right, he wants you downfall. He wants to see you genocide. And I didn't even have to get to hear the rest to understand where's this guy coming from or why he's in position that he's in. And look at this. It says people like him, faith-loving. People like him is part of the reason why this world is full of evil. No shit, Sherlock. Black people, get ready to defend yourselves at all costs. Black power. And that sounds good. That sounds very catchy. But that's not reality. Black power is no power. There's no such thing as black power, you fools. That's something that your oppressor has taught you. That's something that the oppressor has put in your mind to relate. That your whole idea of who you are to this day, even to combat them, going to your government about your oppressor, the same government that oppress you. You get what I'm saying? So like, however avenue you look at it, our people are just lost, man. Instead of going to the source to combat for us, to fight for us, they want to go to the same people that's against us. How logical is that? You put Biden in office, what changed? What really changed? Let's be real. What really changed? All right? You know the old saying, what's good, what's really good? No, what's really changed? Let's be real. Nothing changed. Use the same unsafe way you felt before is even more. So, Jake, man, you got a world of hurting coming to you, man. So yeah, you know, they congratulate the guy. I'm reading the comment board. You brothers could watch it. The brother recommended it, and I seen a couple minutes of it. I'm just gonna make it short, bring out a scripture, because this is nothing new for us, man. All right, real quick. See, I didn't even have nothing lined up, so this shows. Where is it? Slakia. Where is my scriptures? Okay, gotta work on that. There's one. No, that's not the one I was looking for. There it is. Couple scriptures. And you got one thing I've learned from in this truth of ours, that you're gonna come to realization that everybody hates you. It's not your fault. It's just because you're better than everybody else. And as long as you accept it, if you don't accept it, you're just gonna die. If you can accept it, then you have a reason. You're in peace. Lamentations 2:14, it says, 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies, and that's the key to this whole thing, all your enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for we have seen it. So all our enemies, every last one of them that crawled under a rock, every last one of them that sat there salivating for your downfall, you blacks, Latinos, and Native American. All right, you think they see the devastation that's happening in the hood? You think they give a fuck about you? All right, you think they give a rat's ass how you doing? They destroying your family structure. How is it you the only ones that have no true family structure and nobody gives a damn? Matter of fact, it's like they just aiding and abetting to destroy what you have. The little that you have, they want to destroy. Don't you know you have enemies? One way or another, you're going to learn this the hard way. And that's one thing about the Lord, man. The Lord is showing you're going to learn this the hard way. All right? All of them, every last one of them. Isaiah 41 and I'm going to go to the point. 41 and let's start at 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed. Let's look up the word incense. Incense, charka, to be hot, furies burn, become angry, be kindled, to burn, kindled, anger, to be angry with, be incense, to burn, to kindle, to heat oneself, and vexation. So I was wrong the whole time that I was breaking it down. I was thinking that it was literally incense, like they burn incense to pray against you, which is probably the same thing, but they was hot, furious against you. Our enemies, there's a reason why they are our enemies. They want to destroy you, man. It says primitive root compared to glow or grow warm, figuratively using to blaze up of anger, zeal. Damn. If you hear that man's voice, he had a zeal of killing you. He wanted to massacre you. That's why they have movies like The Purge, the first Purge. That's what it's called, the first Purge. What do? They allow these people to come to Staten Island, and what the first place that they went to slaughter you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, what? It was a church. They can't wait. That whole year 2020, it was not a time of awakening, it was a time of revealing. And they reveal their true color. And they want to see you dead. Alright? It says, be angry, burn, be displeased. X earnestly freight, grieve, be wax hot, be incensed, kindled, X very, be wroth. So your enemy, it says, behold, all they that were angry, furious, they're burning hot, they just wanted against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. There shall be as nothing, and they shall strive with thee. They that strive with thee shall perish. And let's look up the word strive just for the hell of it. It says strive, ra'ab. Strive, controversy, dispute. Strive, quarrel, dispute, controversy. Case at law. It's a contest, legally, personal or legal. Adversary. They are adversaries, man. I mean, I don't really have to read the rest. It's a contend, controversy, multitude from the margin, pleading, strife, striving, suit. So they that hate us, man, they want to constantly fight us, constantly destroy us, man. They want to see a mass genocide of our people. Thou shalt seek them, and thou shalt not find them. Even them that contended with thee. Look at the word contend. Strife, contention. All right, quarrel, that contended. So those that want to fight us off, destroy us. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. So you have these other nations that they fight against us. Revelations 12 and 17, it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh. But out of all the people that they want to slaughter, they want to get their hands on the elected nation of Israel. And we always been at war with this man since the womb, man. And you people don't quite grasp what sort of dangers that you in. All right, this is nothing. The things that you just heard, that's just a regular conversation. But what about those that take the actions for it? Your government cannot save you from the potential ass whipping you Negroes and Latinos is about to get. The Lord's gonna make you learn the harshest lesson of them all. Okay? And I'm gonna end it off on this. Jeremiah 30 and 15, I believe. Jeremiah 30 and I started at 11. All thy lovers have forgotten thee, they that seek thee not. For I wounded thee with a wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquities, because thy sins were increased. And that's the only reason why we are vulnerable to our enemies. The only reason why we're vulnerable because we went off against the Lord. But our people, instead of going back to the Lord, they want to go to the oppressor. And they want to see what the oppressor would do for them. And that's why I kept bringing up about the women talking about the U.S. government knows, and they're gonna do something. Yeah, they can do something because it's well known. He probably a lower elite, but the elites own the government and they want you dead. Say, why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrows is uncurable, for the multitude of thy the multitude of thy iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things, and that's the Most High. The Most High, Yahweh, is the reason why we're so vulnerable, because we went off against him. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. They that spoil thee shall be a spoiled, and all that prey upon thee shall I give for a prey. So it's going to be soon a change of the guard. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not going to allow this man to get he's not going to allow this man to get so far. The further the closest that he got, that's all he's going to taste. And the Lord's going to turn the table on him eventually. But 2/3 of the nation of Israel is about to be devoured by our enemies. Alright? So it was something real quick through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Just be alert. Our enemies is plotting. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.